Hello, all my beautiful Libra friends. Welcome, my fellow Libras. Welcome to your November 1st through 15th, 2020 reading. This is a collective reading for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. There's many services for you to choose from. You'll also notice there's a couple of extra buttons if you haven't visited the site in a while. There is a link directly to Royal Mystic Curiosity Shop. I followed you guys' lead. You asked me for where to get crystals and where to get tarot decks, and I have now opened up my own e-commerce store so you can buy them from me. Also, we're going to do something on Friday, which is tomorrow, on the energy of clearing and purifying your crystals, charging them. Once you receive them, you want to clear the energy. I'm going to do a live broadcast on October the 30th so that when the full moon comes, you guys can do it for Halloween on Hallows Eve, because this year there's a hunter's moon, which is even more powerful on Halloween, and it's a blue moon. That means there's two moons in the month of October. So once in a blue moon, this is a good energy to recharge and do all the things you want to do. If you missed the live reading, I will be rebroadcast and you will see it on one of the uploads. So you can also go to my channel. If you go down here to the corner and you click on my eye icon, it'll show you the most recent uploads, and I have everything categorized in playlists. So, that all being said, let's get ourselves into this beautiful reading and see what we have to go with on the first half of November of 2020. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all my Libras to have the information they seek, sun, moon, and rising, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. Your presence is always welcome here. Love that. Look at us go, Libras. Hello. We take the Sun card. We've got a timer, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. Ooh, soulmate, soul union energy. And the Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy. Starting with the King of Cups over here in the relationship, love life, and spiritual life. The 8 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. So if there's been a block in communication for you in your relationships, this is looking like something new is coming in and the burden is being lifted, or the block. Whatever you've been struggling to get done here, the struggle is over, the blockade is over. All that hard work, you get to lay down the burden. We have the Hanged Man, having a bigger picture in your career and finance, looking at the bigger picture. The 4 of Wands, very stable, secure energy. And the Hermit, Virgo Major Arcana, seeking your divine path, and that's in your career and finance energy. So it means you're on the path and you're doing the work to light your way. We have the World card, my dear friends. This is an elevation of energy, which means a promotion, having a soul ascension. This is the energy of stepping into your new cycle. So this is that energy of a new beginning from an empowered position. It doesn't mean that you're stepping in from the baseline. You're up at the top of the heap here, and you're going to step into the energy from the top. You don't have to start over at the bottom. So this is a victory. We love this. It's very happy energy. The World card is a very, very good and prominent ability to step up. All right, so the Sun card. Let's talk about this amazing energy. The Sun card is the energy of the universe giving you an opportunity of a lifetime. The planets coming into divine alignment for some big breakthrough, allowing you to have the perfect setup for whatever it is you want to accomplish. The universe is giving you the opportunity of a can't miss. We have the 3 swords here. So when these 3 swords are removed, the block is removed. So 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm, and this little block will come the heart will be unpierced, and you will be able to move forward. Now, for some Libras, this might be talking about a beautiful energy of a soulmate, or somehow you have been star-crossed and not been able to really get your energy into, get everybody in the same place at the same time. This is where the union happens and the united energy of divine spirit comes in. So whether it's you and your higher self, so physical self, higher self, or you and another person, whether it's a work relationship or a love life relationship, this is as happy as you can get. This is seeing eye to eye, both intentions match. See, that's one of the things when you get into a relationship with someone, if you don't have the same goals, it's not going to work. You're going to miss each other. It's going to end up pulling you apart because you're both going 2 different directions. So this is that unity that you seek. That's why it's that soulmate card and the beautiful energy of that. So whether it's working together or physically being together in a relationship. Now, this is something that's happening where you're kind of having a moment. Listen, we all do, especially, I can relate to this. It's a little scary to start, intermingling, right? We have a fear of someone not doing the right thing, but you're going to feel the fear and do it anyway, because you got to do it. You got to take the effort and see if it works. That's just the real truth. We never know till we try. So feel the fear and do it anyway. There is love here. This is very strong energy of authentic, real, true feelings. So one or both of you, or the other person genuinely is the person showing up here, is telling you you've got the king and the queen. So this is match. I'm just saying there's lots of symbiotic relationship going on here with these cards. Synchronicity is all over the place. So both people are at the same place at the same time, and everybody is looking at it going, okay, is this the real? Lots of communication back and forth here. Beautiful energy of very sparked, lots of fiery energy, sparked conversation, and bringing it home, making the home run, bringing it to fruition. This is completing the cycle. So you will, whatever's been keeping you from this is now getting out of the way. Now, we have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is the energy of being able to rise above all circumstances and see with the bigger picture. So you may end up looking at, how you're doing with your finances and how you're bringing your money in, or what you want to do with that, how that's going to work for you. You've got the Four of Wands saying you're very stable and you've got good communication, very solid energy. And the Hermit, which means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're on the right path. You're on track. And staying in the energy of the higher light with using divine light as your guide, you can't miss, just like that beautiful sun card. So let's talk about the clarifiers. This is looking pretty peachy. I like this. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Libra, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. So, I'm going to start off with the Page of Cups, which is the universe's wave of abundance, and the cup is the offer of being continuously taken care of. There's the release of the negativity, the toxic energy, the shadow, the darkness. The 10 is the completion of the cycle of fear or lack or toxic, right? So finishing up whatever needs to be wrapped up, and then this 3 swords happens. The 9 of Rods, maybe having to overcome one last thing or tidy up one last detail, but it means this is coming. Got the King of Pentacles here, which is commitment. It also means financial commitment as well. This is King Midas. So he has the Midas touch, and this is where when he comes in, it means he's committing to this energy and he's ready to park himself right in the middle of it and let's do this. There's the Hanged Man again showing up. So both parties seem to be having that moment of having to look at, what does this mean for me? If we start this whole thing, how are we going to make this work, and what are the logistics, right? So it's telling you to get in your higher energy and go with the flow. The High Priestess is letting the universe help guide you. And don't let yourself get caught up in the over-analysis paralysis. Don't try to work it all out just yet. Just go one step at a time. You have the Judgment card, which is Archangel Gabriel blowing that trumpet, letting you know the resurrection or the return of whatever it is, something starting up again, a second chance at something even. The King of Swords, the energy of the Libra, also Archangel Michael. So this is the energy of the beautiful protection and wonderful energy of opening up all obstacles that have been standing in the way. Archangel Michael removes all of that. So we've got 3 kings out here. I just have to point that out. And the Ace of Pentacles, which means being restored fully and financially. Okay. So some of you may have something tied up somewhere that you have to deal with so that you can bring in this particular stability that's being restored, and that looks like that's part of it, is being able to resurrect it, okay, with that Archangel Gabriel. And again, we have the Two of Cups. So there's no doubt in my mind this is a divine connection, a divine relationship, whether it's your soul or your soul mate. Very strong energy of connection to source between the both of you, whether it's your, person outside of you or your higher self. Not everybody is, you may already have that connection, and this is talking about your ascension energy. The Sun card, happiest card in tarot. Absolutely feeling like everything is coming to full circle and everything's lining up perfectly, so it goes very smoothly. Page of Cups, the guarantee of the universe. It's coming in with abundance, and you will be provided for. All you have to do is show up. 3 of Swords, removing all blocks. Absolutely removing all blocks with this 10 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords is giving the indication that that's where the blocks get removed, and the 10 of Swords is saying nothing shall remain, because this is the closure of that chapter. So whatever's been standing in your way is being completely closed when this 3 of Swords happens. We have the 2 of Cups, which is the energy of divine connection, seeing eye to eye, being very much in a strong relationship of moving in the same direction, same goals. Also someone who is in that in your soul tribe, that kind of energy of give and take, where you're both in the energy of building something that is going to last. We have the 9 of Rods here, saying there might be one last detail that needs to be dealt with, but it's going to be dealt with. It's almost there. The Queen of Cups, sensing that we're in this energy and moving forward, she's looking forward to the future, going, okay, well, this means this, and I'm looking toward, even though the storm clouds are there, it's only temporary, before we end up in this energy of the solid commitment, whether it's financial, whether a job, or a person, right? I don't normally do the love thing, but this is just beaming with it. So, King of Cups. Someone really, really locking into this Queen of Cups energy, Libra. So, either way, one of these is you. Whether you're a male or female, masculine and feminine, is both here. So, we have the Hanged Man, which is looking at the bigger picture, Okay, so he's got the nimbus around the top of his head here. So it's telling you, get up in your spiritual energy, get in that 7th chakra, your crown chakra. When you're in that, you're above everything. That's where your spirit resides. That's where your spiritual energy is. That's where the universe is looking through your eyes. They go through that crown chakra. So allow yourself to have that vision of what it looks like from there, because there's a lot of action going on here, lots of new possibilities and very charged energy of communication. So this is a discussion about the future. When you're in that crown chakra, you can very easily see from the point of view of the high priestess. And that is, you don't need your actual eyes to see it. You guys know I always preach about letting your spiritual mind drive the bus here. You don't have to know with your human mind or your human eyes. You just have to let spirit guide you. And the hard part is over. The long, hard journey, if this has been something that's been going on for some amount of time, we're coming to the end of the cycle. Remember, we have the 9 here. Well, there's the 10. Burden being lifted, the struggle is over. So don't get in your head about it. Just like in this, all these are talking about being the higher energy. So is this one. She's got a blindfold on. She doesn't need to work it all out. She just needs to just stand back and let the universe do what it does. If this is meant to be, it's going to be, whether you have anything to say about it or not. And you can exhaust yourself with all the possibilities. Libra, I know I'm asking for like an act of Congress to happen here, because we're all in our heads all the time. We're air signs. That's what we do. We're professionals at overthinking. So just don't overthink it. Stop yourself and go, don't overthink it. Let the universe deal with it. I just need to know what my goal is, and the universe will handle the details. Again, same card. Hanged Man and the resurrection. This is something being brought back to life. Solid communication and connection. Another energy of the air sign, the King of Swords. So it may be another Libra. Then we have the Hermit with the Ace of Pentacles. Now it could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but I'm just saying. Then we have the Virgo here. So the cusps can play a role in it. So if this is one of your closer signs, you also have the Virgo energy here with this King. So cusping energy is also counted. I'm the cusp of a Virgo, and anybody with the birthday close to mine would be. So here is the Ace of Pentacles, which is also the Virgo symbol, because that's the earth sign energy, and the Virgo major arcana. So very strong energy of returning to wholeness or being made whole. Something being resurrected, whether it's financial or a relationship. So many blessings, my fellow Libras. This is an outstanding reading. However you fit it into your energy. Remember, this is a collective reading, and I think it's going to be an amazing first part of November. So many blessings to you all. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.